Good afternoon, my Facebook friends. Jerry Have Physical Therapy again. This is Dr. Mike Chua, physical therapist. And yes, I am your physical therapist here at Jackson, Tennessee. Well, anyway, my name is Dr. Mike. I'm the author of the How to Prevent Falls in Your Senior Years at Home. If you want a free copy, we are going to give away free copies of this book our grand opening, August the 13th, here at Jackson, Tennessee, 1296 Union University Drive here at Jackson, Tennessee. Well, anyway, our topic for today is how to prevent falls in your senior years. So there are several factors why you're falling. So we're going to talk about that real quick in a minute. So the first thing that you need to check is your blood pressure. Okay, your blood pressure is just like an oil pan. Imagine this is an oil pan. When you tilt the oil pan, the oil from the top, they go all the way down, right? Same thing with your body. When you're laying flat down, you sit up, you stand up, what happens to your body or to your blood? It goes all the way down. And when your blood pressure goes down, your muscles on your legs are not able to compensate and push the blood back to your heart and to your brain. Guess what? You're going to get dizzy. I'm pretty young. I'm like 43. I kneel down, I stand up very quick, I get dizzy already. What more for our older senior individuals? So you got to make sure you're moving and transitioning very safely. Okay. Next thing that you need to check. Next thing that you need to check is your reflexes. Your reflexes are very important. Why? The doctor, they check the reflexes on your elbow, reflexes on your knees, and they have to check that. Why? Because that muscle needs to fire very quickly for you to be able to catch yourself. Oh, I see 5 people watching. If you're watching live, please comment live, watching on the replay, comment replay. Well, anyway, when you're about to fall, you need to use those reflexes to fire it so you prevent yourself from falling. Now, if your muscles are weak, they're not able to fire. It's called the quick muscle movement. If they're not able to fire and quickly, guess what? You're going to fall, right? So that's the second thing that you need to consider. Oh, Miss Aileen Corbett, well, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. All right, there you go. So that's the second thing that you need to check. First is your blood pressure. Second is your reflexes. You know what's number three? Is your eyes. Your eyes are not only the window to your soul, it's also the window to your balance. My wife is holding the camera for me, so there you go. Take off that little finger, mommy. So your eyes are not only the window to your soul, it's also the window to your balance. If your eye muscles are weak, if they're not able to adapt and adjust, guess what? You're gonna fall. So your eyes, they move, they have muscles too. And when they're looking left and right and they're shaking, right? This is a muscle, right? It's called skeletal muscle. And let me move that tripod. That's my wife there. So it's falling down. Come on, work, mommy. There you go. Miss Eileen says clap, clap. There you go. So if your eye muscles are weak and they're shaking, it means that eye muscles are weak. And wherever that eyes go, okay, if they're shaking, well, guess what? That's where they're going to fall. Old people, they walk small steps, right? Walk small steps. And then they don't turn their head and their eyes very quickly. They turn very small because when they turn their head and their eyes, they fall. So it's very important that you make your eye muscle really strong, because if not, you're going to start falling. So how do you exercise your eyes? You put weights on it? No, you read books. Okay. You read books, stop watching videos, because when you're watching videos, you're just in one constant vision movement right there. So you got to make sure you're reading books, doing crossword puzzle, right? Doing eye exercises like this, looking left and right, up and down, focusing on one object and then moving that head left and right like that. Obviously, you go to a good physical therapist, and that way they can check your eyes, So you got to make sure you make sure that eyes are strong. That's the number three factor, okay? Number three. So first is the blood pressure, okay? Second is your reflexes. The reflexes needs to be checked. Next is your eyes. What's the fourth thing that needs to be checked? Actually, it's your inner ears. Your inner ears, they have like some sort of a crystal. Imagine you've got a bowl of crystal, okay? My wife is getting tired. She's holding my camera. So you can imagine you got a bowl of crystals in your ear. And then every time you're moving, right? Moving, looking up, looking down, moving side to side like this, you're like dancing. Those crystals inside there needs to be inside in that certain canal. And if those crystals in that bowl or that semicircular canal moves away from that canal or from that bowl, well, guess what? You're going to fall. So a lot of people, they look up, those crystals fall backward, they fall backward, like what happened to me now. And it's very important that those crystals are inside those right canal. and there's what you call vertigo. That's what happens there. It's called vertigo. Okay, so that's the number 4 thing. You know what's the number 5 thing? Causes of falling, how to prevent falls, is actually your dehydration, your water intake. If you there's what you call that part of your brain called hypothalamus, and that hypothalamus is you call your temperature regulating system. And if that temperature regulating system in your body or near your brain is not working, guess what? You're going to forget to drink. You're going to forget to eat. You're going to forget to actually replenish yourself with the proper hydration. And what happens when you don't hydrate yourself? Guess what? You don't drink, you get dehydrated. When your muscles are dehydrated, guess what? They're not going to be able to fire as quickly as possible. So that's the 5th thing that you need to consider. Okay, so let's do a recap before I let you go, ladies and gentlemen. First is your reflexes. You got to check. Oh no, your blood pressure. You got to check your blood pressure if it's going up or going down when you're moving around. Number 2 is your reflexes. You got to have them check your reflexes if it's strong enough or not. Okay. Number 3 is your eyes. You got to check your eyes. If they're moving well, if they're weak. All right, if they're weak. Number 4 is what you call your inner ear. You gotta have that right, the crystals inside your ears, okay? And number 5 is your water intake. You gotta make sure you have proper water intake, okay? All right, again, I wish you all the best. Before I let you go, again, check out, we're officially launching and opening our Jerry Physical Therapy here at Jackson, August the 13th. Come and join. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. We're going to be start serving and taking care of the Jackson residents here, specifically geriatrics, because that's my specialty. I'm a certified dementia practitioner. But I wish you all the best. Be awesome, be great, be excellent. And always remember the word FAST, F-A-S-T, letter F. Find a therapist that will bring out the best in you. Find a therapist that will actually listen to you, listen to your pain, listen to your issues that you're having in life. Okay. Next letter is letter A. You got to learn how to take action. All the stuff that we're doing, it's not going to do me good. It's not going to do you good if you don't take action. Take action by reaching out to us. Take action by joining our grand opening this August the 13th. Take action, guys. Next letter. Thank you very much, Dan. Appreciate you. Hey, you got to check out Dan. Next letter is letter S. Share and subscribe. The more shares, the better. The more subscription, the better. Share, subscribe, share this to your friends in the area. Okay. And last but not least, before I say the last but not least, thank you very much, Miss Eileen. Last but not least is letter T. Is teach it. Why? Because when you hear it, you forget. When you see it, you remember. But when you're actually teaching it, like what I'm doing right now, I'm teaching you how to prevent falls. We're teaching you how to be better and stronger. We're teaching you how to find a good therapist. The more you're going to understand it. Again, thank you very much, my Facebook friends. Again, be awesome, be great, be excellent, and I will see you later, my Facebook friends. Bye-bye.